All right, peace and blessings, everybody. It's August the 29th, the year 2017. I'm going to title this video, Did David Layman, who was a prison guard at Marion CMU prison for 30 years, did he delete his YouTube channel? I can't find it anymore. I find that a little bit surprising that he would delete his whole YouTube channel. The timing of him coming out and creating his YouTube channel was fairly incredible, because we were in the process of fighting, for truth about Schaefer Cox. Ed Brown had talked about being gassed at Wyatt Detention Center. Anyway, if you guys have not seen this particular story by Hakeem Abdul Shaheed, you should find this video and listen to his 35-minute recount of being absolutely tortured at Marion CMU prison. I believe David Layman discounted everything that Hakeem had to say. So you have to make a decision. Are you going to believe the prisoner? This guy was, I believe he's a Muslim. Or are you going to believe the prison guard? Now, I did a video where I talked about how Ed Brown recounted his gassing. They tried to kill him with gas at Wyatt Detention Center. And David Layman, if you blow this video up, it says torture at USP Marion, guard answers question about the abuse of inmates. And so this is a picture of David Layman right here. Now, I kind of enjoyed David Layman's videos because he was a guard. He was there for 30 years. I was very interested in his perspective, because you're not going to get an insight into the CMU prisons unless a guard comes out and speaks. And so I don't know why he deleted his YouTube video, unless it's just very suspicious, right? I did download several of his videos. I've got this one. And, so they're not going to be, gone forever. Maybe I just can't find his YouTube channel anymore. I mean, I thought you just typed in David Layman and you could find it, but if you guys can find it, please let me know. Maybe I just having a bad day and I can't find his YouTube channel, but it appears that he's deleted the whole channel, which is a little bit shocking. Here, this is a video where David Layman talks about how not to get raped in CMU Marion prison. And his advice for prisoners who don't want to be raped by their cellmate is to kiss up to the guards. That you better not piss off the guard, otherwise you're going to be subjected to being raped and the guards will turn a blind eye. Now I'm going to put my microphone on mute, and you can listen to David Layman yourself.
That is, don't piss off people like me, the guards. When you're down there fighting your celly and you're yelling, help, help, he's raping me, you want the guard to come down there and say, oh my goodness, see what's happening here. Let's get some help and make this man stop. That's what you want. You don't want a guy to shut the door to his office and turn up the radio and say, wow, I'm going to go home in another 6 hours. I'm going to just sit in here and turn up the radio and jam out and forget about that noise that I don't hear. So don't piss off the guards is one of the ways to not be sexually assaulted. And don't hang out in places where there isn't any cameras or any staff.
All right, well, that's, I may not like his attitude. I would think that the guards at Marion Prison should stop all sexual assault of one cellmate upon another, regardless if you like them or not, right? I mean, how would you like a firefighter to say, I'm only going to put out the fires of the houses of the people that I like? Or a policeman to say, well, you pissed me off, Mr. Citizen. Well, I don't call the policeman anyways. That's a dang bad decision. But how would you like your policeman to be deciding who they're going to protect and who they're not going to protect? If policemen even do that nowadays. I don't even know that policemen protect anybody nowadays. But let's go back to the old days when you thought of policemen as protecting and serving. How would you like for policemen to say, well, I'm only going to protect those that I like? Now, I'm not going to go after David Layman. I mean, he's being honest, right? He's saying we were guards, and if you pissed us off, You know, your cellmate can rape you, and we ain't gonna do anything about it. You know. So he also gave a brutal view, a brutally honest view from a guard's perspective into what Marion CMU prison was like. And I don't think he believed Hakeem Abdul Shahid. But, you know, I appreciated the fact he was making YouTube videos and sharing his thoughts. And for his channel to disappear hurts his credibility, right? It's like, why would you come out and, you know, be defending Marion prison, be defending the fact you don't think anybody was tortured, be defending the guard's behavior, and telling all these interesting stories about, you know, your 30 years as a prison guard, and then all of a sudden, you know, take down all your videos. I mean, isn't something a little shaky about that? I don't know. Is his channel really gone, guys? Can you go help me? And, you know, his channel did exist, and as proof of that, this is it right here. You see, it was a channel called David Layman, and this guy talked about being a guard at Marion prison for 30 years, and now he's not got a YouTube channel anymore that I can find. Isn't it amazing? It's very secretive what goes on in Marion prison, and there's no oversight, there's no transparency, and now we lost the one guy who was talking about what was going on in there. Now you have to ask yourself, why did he stop talking about what was going on in there? Not only that, but he deleted all the videos. Well, I got a few of them. I may not have every one of them, but I got a few of them. The last line of peaceful defense between a tyrannical government and the defendant is jury nullification. Educate yourself about jury nullification at fija.org.